Okay, so welcome to the conference. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and about DeepC and how it came about?
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. So my name is Franz. I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders of DeepC. My background is in medicine. I'm a medical doctor by training, got trained in Munich, in Germany, and in Boston in the US. So when I returned to Munich, I was working a couple of years myself as a physician in the hospital. And during that time, I saw all the huge potential that technology might have on patient care in the future. So at some point, I decided to dive a little bit deeper into the technology field and graduated in a master's program for machine learning, data science. And for the last 7-8 years now, I've been working at this intersection of medicine and AI. And that's in essence what we also care about at DeepC. So our company is active in the field of radiology, which is medical imaging, CT, MR, X-ray and mammography imaging, for instance. And what we do in essence is we have built a platform called DeepC OS, where we integrate all of those great AI solutions that are out there commercially available in the market, and then make those available with one unified process and one unified technological framework to clinical customers, making sure that everything is smoothly integrated into existing clinical workflows.
And tell me, your background, as you were saying, is medical.
Yep.
How was that transition into AI and how do they kind of merge together?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question. And I think we are still in the middle of this transition. And I was part of the whole transition process and was witnessing it from the very beginning. So when I started this journey in 2014, 2015, nobody knew about AI in clinical practice. Maybe some people have heard about it, but nobody really knew. So when I decided to pursue a master's in AI, so-called machine learning, data science, you pick it, basically nobody knew what this is all about. Then a couple of years later, there was a little bit of a resistance and skepticism building up because there was a lot of media hype that AI is going to replace doctors, especially in the radiology domain. And there were also a couple of thought leaders in the field that came from the AI background that said in 2016 that just in 5 years, radiologists are not necessary anymore because AI will take over all the tasks. This obviously hasn't happened, and as we went onward, first doctors tried out what AI could bring. And in the very early days, there was a little bit of frustration because things didn't work as expected, etc. But we have now reached a stage where the solutions are extremely mature. Clinical validation has been done, and we see a huge clinical benefit. And it's kind of irresponsible going forward not using AI. So the mindset has shifted towards doctors who won't use AI in the future are going to be replaced by doctors who will be using AI.
And tell me, before you came to Malta, had you done some research to see how far along we are in that sector?
Yes, a little bit. So I was impressed by all the digital and innovation activities that already have taken place here. And we were hoping to contribute to that vibrant ecosystem and maybe work together with local players and offer our support.
And tell me, how important do you believe conferences like this one are to the sector?
It's extremely important. So actually it's vital to the whole ecosystem because I am in the very fortunate situation that I know medicine because I've practiced as a physician, but at the same time I know the technology world quite well. So I am, as a person, very privileged to see both worlds and bring them together. But in general, that's not happening because everyone is living in their kind of bubble. So it's extremely important for technology advancements, but also for technology adoption and change in the field. The different stakeholders from different backgrounds come together and have a dialogue and understand each other's position and where they're coming from and different perspectives. And conferences like this one, where different stakeholders are coming together, clinicians, politicians, companies, but also investors, are really important and super helpful to bring the whole ecosystem forward.
I'm sure, especially having the background that you have, that your knowledge could be very beneficial to us within our ministry or within the whole medical field. Will you continue conversations once the conference finishes with some of our people within that sphere?
Absolutely, that would be a great pleasure. We already have built some connections during the last couple of hours, and we are extremely thrilled to bring those forward. And I'm convinced that we can bring a lot of benefit and innovative spirit and power to the ecosystem, but then in turn can also benefit a lot and learn.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Enjoy the conference, and we hope to see you back here again. Thank you.
Thank you so much.